All right, this is Luke chapter 18, verse 7. And shall not the Most High Power avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? Question. So, verse 8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth?
God, first and foremost, faith is easy. Right? I'd like to give all praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders apostles of GMS who rule well. Salute you brothers pushing this word, and troops of sin and strength, YAHAWASHI. And salute you brothers and sisters that's going in the spirit and trusting in YAHAWASHI. Right? We are here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked, destructive kingdom known as Babylon the Great, according to the King James Bible, which is controlled by Esau Edom. Right? And gather the elect of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, which consists of the children of Israel by the power and spirit of YAHAWASHI using the word. Right? So we're going to start off with Luke 18. So read that again for me, bro.
All right, this is Luke chapter 18, verse 7.
Go ahead.
And shall not the Most High Power avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? Question.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth?
All right, start from the top again.
All right. Luke chapter 18, verse 7.
Go ahead.
And shall not the Most High Power avenge his own elect?
So when you go into the Bible, okay, the elect is the children of Israel. But when you go deeper into it, dealing with the elect, you got the elect that's within the nation of Israel. And when you deal with the word elect, it deals with chosen. So you got a remnant out of the nation of Israel that's chosen, that's going to continue to have faith in the Heavenly Father and His Son, according to the Scriptures. Not according to how the world says you have faith, but according to the Scriptures. And the Heavenly Father and His Son has to place that faith on you in order for you to believe Him according to what the Scriptures is saying. Not what the world is saying, but according to what the Word is saying. Out the Bible, out the King James Bible.
Which cried day and night unto him, though he bear long with them.
So the Heavenly Father is going to not keep putting off the sign and crime that the elect are doing, you know, because of this wicked world and the way it's set up. So the Heavenly Father is going to bring forth justice on this earth for the children of Israel and the elect out of them. Okay? Go ahead.
This is verse 8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, he shall find faith on earth. All right. This is Luke chapter 18, verse 8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth?
So the elect is going to have faith according to the Bible. But the influence in the way this world is set up, 66.6% of Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the children of Israel, is not going to have faith because they've been influenced by Satan to trust in the way this world is set up and not trust in what the Bible is saying. You see, like you got our people, you got this SARS, what they call, have spread around. When you go deep into it, they call it C19. I mean, they call it C19, but really it goes back to SARS virus. Okay? Now, in the beginning of this, you had the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, a lot of them saying, look, I won't take that. You know what I'm saying? The czar's jab. Okay? That's what they're saying, calling it now. Instead of the shot, they call it jab.
Right.
Okay? I won't take the jab. Okay? Now, you got a lot of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans taking the jab. Okay? So they've been seduced. They've been seduced by the television, okay, which is controlled by Esau, Edom, so-called white man, okay, because that's their biblical nationality. They've been seduced by the television and the radio. So now, since they've been seduced by the television and the radio, right, you got our people influencing the others of our people just by word of mouth now. And they saying that it's okay. What you see on the internet, which we are on there, what you see on the internet, you can't believe everything you hear and everything you read when it comes to what's on the web. But what we're doing is coming out the Bible and telling you, look, according to the Bible, the Heavenly Father and His Son do not want you to take that jab. When you read 1 Corinthians 3:16, okay? He don't want you to take that jab. Matter of fact, if you want to grab it, and then we're going to go back to Luke. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Now, I was at the plantation, and you got people at the plantation, which I was observing, have taken the czar's jab, okay? And it affects so-called white people, okay? I said so-called white because they're not really white, they're red. They put the term white on them in 1681 after the Bacon Rebellion. That's when they made it law to call themselves white in 1681. When you go into the Bible, the pigment of them, and they descend from Esau, Edom, is red. So they're different shades of red, okay? And we are different shades of brown, okay? When you go into the Bible. So that's why I said so-called white, okay? Now, going back to what I said, dealing with the czar's jab. Now, I was observing the people who have taken the czar's jab and how they was reacting. Now, you had so-called Negroes and the so-called Latinos, it was affecting them different than the so-called white man. Because what I've come to realize is the so-called white man, when I asked him about how he was feeling when he took it, he was saying, look, I ain't nothing wrong with me. But when I started asking the so-called Negro and the so-called Latino, they were saying their head was hurting, they were saying their stomach was hurting, and they said their arm was hurting, okay? All of them who took it. So I'm talking to the so-called white man, and he was like, ain't nothing wrong with me. So that jab is affecting the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans differently. Now, I'm going to say this, since they have taken the jab and they have survived the jab, now what are they going to do? Influence others, Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans to take it. And when we say don't take the jab, or this might happen, or this might happen, you're going to have Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans agree with the so-called white man to say, you crazy. See? So they've been influenced by Esau, Edom to what? Not have faith in the Heavenly Father and His Son. Okay? That's why who the world even called Jesus was saying, when we read in Luke, shall he find faith on the earth? Because the way this earth is set up, the people don't truly believe in the Heavenly Father and His Son according to what the Bible is saying. Okay? They believe it according to how they feel, in their opinion. Okay? Not according to what the Bible is saying. So we are saying you got to have faith according to the Bible, not according to what the world is saying. And the way the world is set up, it influences you not to trust in the Bible, not to trust in the Heavenly Father's word. So read what you got in 1 Corinthians 3 and 16.
All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16.
Go ahead.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High Power?
You are the temple of the Most High Power. You, meaning you nigga Latinos and Native Americans that's walking around. You are the temple. Go ahead.
And that the Spirit of the Most High Power dwelleth in you.
The Spirit of the Most High Power dwelleth in you. So when you take that czar's jab, what you're doing is putting something foreign in your body. Okay? And Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, what he's trying to do is take control of your spirit. So Lord knows what's in that jab. Okay? The Heavenly Father knows what's in that jab. So when you read Corinthians, he giving the elect their sigh and cry for justice on this earth, a warning about watch out for Esau Edom. Okay? And this is the thought process of the Heavenly Father, okay, speaking to Paul when he was writing to the Corinthians, which are Israelites, that was in Greece. So go ahead, bro.
This is verse 17. If any man defile the temple of the Most High Power, him shall the Most High Power destroy.
Now see, they will look at us and say, I can't believe that the Heavenly Father and Son love like that. Okay? The Heavenly Father do love the nation of Israel. That's why he gonna grab a remnant that believe on him and get rid of 2/3 and bring 2/3 back by childbirth through the remnant in the kingdom of heaven. So read that from the top again.
All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16.
Go ahead.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High Power, and that the Spirit of the Most High Power dwelleth in you?
Go ahead.
If any man defile the temple of the Most High Power, him shall the Most High Power destroy. For the temple of the Most High Power is holy, which temple ye are.
See that? So by you taking that czar's jab, you destroy your temple. So the Most High is going to destroy you. Because what it is you putting something foreign in your body that the Most High is not in agreement with. That's why you're having them side effects. Okay? Because your body is basically rejecting what's been put in you. Okay? So whatever's in that jab is contrary to the your body. So the Most High giving you warning. Look, don't put that in you and don't defile yourself. These I destroy you. And that's where faith come in. Okay? So go back to Luke. That's it on that? Okay, so go back to Luke.
This is back in Luke chapter 18, verse 7. And shall not the Most High Power avenge his own elect?
Yeah, because we look at this society as an abomination that need to be destroyed, okay, for the injustice of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? Going all the way back to slavery up until now. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans been catching hell ever since so-called white man touched foot on this land, and ever since we came here on slave ship, which the Bible speaks of, okay? We've been catching hell. And the men of the Lord, God willing, we the men that endure to the end, have woke up through the spirit and power of the Heavenly Father and His Son, starting with the elders, apostles, GMS on down, woke up to our true nationality, and we crying to the Heavenly Father for justice. The Heavenly Father and His Son is not going to keep putting justice off, okay? Eventually, He's going to take action, okay? And these processes are going to speed up, okay? Go ahead, bro.
which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them.
For all these abominations, you know, though he bear along with it. So the Heavenly Father and Son not going to keep putting off the elect, sighing and crying to him about the injustice that's going on the earth. And how this so-called white man trying to get rid of us and wipe us out. Okay? Using deception. Okay? Go ahead.
So verse 8, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth.
Yeah, so the elect is going to have faith and trust in YAHAWASHI. But 2/3, they influenced by the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay? And by them being influenced by the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, they don't have faith in the Heavenly Father and Son according to the Bible. Okay? They believe in this guy right here. Okay? That's what they believe in. This guy right here. See your boys here. Okay? That's what they believe in. Okay? And if you ask them, and if you ask our people, how does the Lord look? Right? And they would tell you, it don't matter how we look. If it don't matter how we look, why is that image all over the world? And then, when we ask them, what, have you ever read the Bible? Then they say, yeah. But then when we say, have you ever read Revelation? To where it tells you how the Heavenly Father and Son look, they look all puzzled and confused, as if the description of the Heavenly Father and His Son not written in there.
Right.
You see? But the influence of this image, right, and the ways of this world, the wickedness of this world, got our people trusting in this society and not trusting in the Heavenly Father and Son according to the Bible. Okay? Good resurrection. Well, when you go into Easter, right, which Easter is written in the Bible, okay? It's in Acts, I think it's the 10th or the 12th chapter, okay? It mentions Easter in there, but when you look up the word Easter, okay, it goes back to the Passover, okay? And the Passover is dealing with the Israelites that was in Egypt, and the Lord was passing over them, and the Egyptian firstborn was getting destroyed. That's what the Passover is about. It ain't about idol worship. Okay? The Passover is for the children of Israel. What they celebrate in this society is paganism.